this chamber, I have cause to state that I am extremely proud of this Senate. And like I have said earlier, that I believe sincerely and honestly on the integrity of each and every member of the Senate where I have been privileged to be the Deputy Senate Leader. Mr. President, we cannot claim not to know that between yesterday and today, there has been official confirmation of the appointment of a new secretary to the government of the Federation. And of course, the termination or whatever of the appointment of the former occupier of that office. I find it necessary to say this because when I made the statement that if we religiously keep to the oath of office we have taken and our engagement with the Nigerian public, that those who have tried to bring down the institution of the Senate, God will vindicate us before their eyes. The issues surrounding the termination of the appointment of the former secretary to the government of the Federation emanated from this Senate. Today, we have been vindicated. The issue surrounding minor emanated from this Senate. Can we now not have the authority to shout a sound of vindication? We have. Mr. President, you will remember that when we resolved as a Senate to complement the efforts of the federal government in the fight against corruption, we said it here, we all took a vow here that we will do whatever is humanly possible to live by the oath of office we have taken, to defend this Constitution. Section 82B of this Constitution says, the powers conferred on the National Assembly under the provisions of this section are exercisable only for the purpose of enabling it to A, make laws with respect to any matter within its legislative competence and to correct any defects in existing law, and B, expose corruption, inefficiency, or waste in the execution and administration of laws within its legislative competence and in the disbursement and administration of the funds appropriated by it. Mr. President and my colleagues, why it is necessary to make this statement? You will remember when we started this crusade, so many things happened, and let us not be quick to forget that these same people that we were fighting for, Nigerians, became gullible and were sponsored. Toilets were provided for them to close the gate of National Assembly in the name of occupying us. Nothing, every conceivable thing has been done to bring down the name of the Senate. Individually and collectively. Some of us were called names in the social media, allegations falling from there that we were stoned with everything. What is important and instructive today, sir, is for me as a leader of this Senate, deputy leader, to employ all my colleagues to say that the task before you in the protection of this Constitution and the laws of the Federation, which is the basis of your engagement with those who elected us, is not a small task. And that's why you see, so richly was the oath of office given to you that it says you will do that without fear or favor. I am proud of this Senate. I will remain proud of this Senate, even in my grave. What I'm going to say is that we have other investigations that are pending. It is important that the committees that are charged with the responsibilities on this investigation should please expeditiously turn out their reports so that at the end of the day, we will have cause to glorify God that the burden placed upon us by those who elected us into office has been discharged to the best of our ability. Mr. President, this is why I'm calling on all other committees that have pending investigation to do so. But in conclusion, sir, it is important for Nigerians to understand that it does them no good to embark on degradation of institutions that are vested with the responsibility to discharge duty, more especially the National Assembly. And those who have found wisdom or lack of it in spending money to spread falsehood all over in order to demean the institution of the National Assembly should know that they are doing no good to the 170 million Nigerians that have elected us and have better responsibility to represent them in this chamber. Mr. President, I once again congratulate the Senate. I am very proud of you, and I will remain very proud of you, and we must continue to keep the flag flying. And I once again, I say thanks to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.